Well, hello and welcome to a new video. So I'm at home currently, and today I'm going to give you 10 tips on how to photograph your own children outside. So tip number one, check the weather forecast to see which day you want to do it. Today it should be around 22 degrees Celsius. It's 9 a.m. so it's like 19 degrees Celsius. Perfect for a photo shoot outdoors without jacket. There's no rain forecasted. It should be a little bit like overcast. The sun is currently shining, which is great because it's still morning, so the sun is pretty low. So yeah, I don't know if you can see the sky, but I think we kind of missed the sunshine. It's 10 now. We should have gone out at 9, but anyway, so it's clouded, but like there's still some sun. A very dirty car window, but yeah, overcast, sun. We'll just go with the flow. So yeah, tip number two, pick the right time of day. If your children are still napping during the day, don't schedule your session during their nap times. Make sure that they're happy, they're fed, they're not super tired, and try to do it maybe in the mornings or later in the afternoon when the sun is a little bit lower usually, like it's summertime. In the winter you can go a little bit towards like mid-morning, mid-afternoon, but summer try to go in the morning or late afternoon to get the sun a little bit at, you know, a lower point, because that's usually better in photos, and later I'm going to show you why. This is so cool. But they're really high and they're all facing the sun, and we're with our backs behind the sun, so they're not facing us, but that's okay. So yeah, tip number three, preparation. Pick their outfits, do their hair at home before you leave. Make sure they're already like wearing their outfits. Maybe use like a little bib so that they don't drool on their outfit or like spill their food on it. But like to change them outside, maybe they don't really like it, maybe it's a little bit chaotic. Best, I would say, get them dressed at home. Make sure that they cannot really get their outfits dirty anymore in the car. Do their hair at home. Maybe bring like some extra hair gel or like a hairbrush so you can like do some touch-ups at the location, but make sure they're pretty much ready to go when you arrive. So yeah, maybe lay their outfits together so you can see what kind of looks good. Yeah, make sure you iron the clothes before going to the session. So, but actually this is not going to be the dress that she's wearing today. Maybe during some other shoot, because it's really cute. It's from the H&M. So yeah, my son is definitely wearing his jeans overalls with this shirt. Shirt is from the Zara. Jeans overalls, I think, are H&M. He picked it out himself. He's quite picky when it comes to clothes at the moment. So no discussion. He had two options. He chose this one. Perfect. Then for my daughter, I have this really cute like dress from the Zara. I think it looks really cute together with the overalls and then the yellow sunflowers. And then she has actually a new dress also from the Zara. I mostly shop at the Zara and the H&M, and it's like super beautiful. So I might bring that one as well for some clothes, for some photos of herself. It's brand new, she hasn't worn it yet. I think it's adorable. So for her I bring two dresses, and then like she's wearing like short leggings underneath so that she can move around freely, and I can dress her at these spots. So she's wearing like a white top underneath and then some white leggings so I can dress her. So yeah, get the outfits together, iron them, make sure that they are clean, and then bring them with you. Well, no, get the kids dressed before you leave. So let's go. Okay, so tip number four, scout the locations beforehand. I didn't really do that today, like kind of. Like I know I want to take photos in between some sunflowers today, so I've already been looking around where we have some fields of sunflowers. I've asked around because I thought there was another place where there were a bunch of sunflowers. I heard from two reliable sources that this year there are no sunflowers, so we're not going there because I don't want to like drive around too much with the kids and get them annoyed in the car. So I'm pretty sure where we're going. So yeah, scout the location, or make sure that you know where you're going beforehand. You kind of know what it looks like. Okay, tip number 5. Are we at 5? I don't even remember. Make sure you have the right gear with you. Batteries are charged. SD cards have enough space left to take your photos. I did not prepare super well because the battery of this vlog camera with which I'm filming is already showing me that it is like pretty empty. My charger is back in the studio, so I'm going to try to film as much as possible, but maybe not that much because it's gonna die at some point. Anyway, so today I'm photographing with the Nikon D750, and I here have my Sigma Art 105mm lens. I'm already gonna throw my lens on my camera right here. Well, not throw it, but you know what I mean. So that at the location, I just have to get the camera out of my bag. I got this new bag, and then yeah, we can just go and shoot photos, because you want to be as fast as possible when you're at the location, because kids only have an attention span of a few, well, it varies from a few seconds to a few minutes, but you have to be fast, kind of know your camera settings, which shutter speed, which aperture, and then you match your ISO to the amount of light there is, and try to place your kids in the shadow with maybe the sun behind them, but I'm going to show you that at the location. So I'm gonna get my gear ready and then let's go. Tip number 6, you might have to bring something to bribe them a little bit. So I have some candies with me, and afterwards we might or might not go for some ice cream. Now let's go and find some sunflowers. So here we are, we found some sunflowers. It's right behind a road, a little bit busy, so we're staying on this side, of course. So yeah, what I said before about, you know, setting your shutter speed and your aperture and then changing your ISO, of course doesn't work when you have a lot of light like today, because my ISO is already at 100, so that's pretty much the lowest, and I still have a lot of light in my photo when I'm photographing at 1.4 or 1.6. So now I'm changing my shutter speed just faster, so there's a little bit less light in the photo, and it's beautifully well exposed. So tip number 7, make it an adventure for them as well. Make it fun. Make sure that there are no like prickly plants around them, so protect them from any harm, and just let them play around a little bit. Okay, so as you can see, these sunflowers are too high for them, so we're gonna go all the way to the other side where the sunflowers are lower, because now I have them and greenery and no sunflowers. We actually moved around and this is a lot prettier, so I'm gonna try and take some more photos. Okay, so I think we've been shooting for 15 minutes and we're going back because the youngest one is losing his patience. But it was nice. I think I have a few good shots of them individually and together. And we've got the sunflower, so yeah, we did our best. So don't have too high expectations. Don't expect to do like a full session with your kids. Just a few snapshots. Get your camera settings pretty much good to start. Outfits ready, some bribery. And I'm gonna give you a few more tips, but first we're gonna get out of here. Okay, so tip number 8, maybe bring some props. In my case, I didn't. When you have like younger children, maybe like a picnic blanket would be great, so they can just sit on something that doesn't have any bugs or prickly plants on it. Maybe a little chair. If your baby just starts to walk and will immediately like walk away when you put them in a place, maybe like a wooden bowl to sit in, so they stay in one spot. A little chair, little bench, whatever you want to bring. Tip number 9, maybe beforehand think of some poses that you like. I would have loved a photo of them like walking away from me, hand in hand towards the sunflowers. Didn't work, but that's fine. I think I have a photo of them holding hands walking towards me. I have a photo of them like hugging, giving each other a kiss, looking at a flower, looking at each other. I don't know, just like little poses that you might have in your head that are very easy for a child to execute, like, oh, pick up a flower or smell the flower, maybe give your sister a hug, give your brother a kiss. Some bribery might work. So yeah, try to place the sun behind them, put them in the shade, or when it's overcast, try to have like the direction where the sun would have been if it wouldn't have been overcast, facing their face. So like get the light in their face, except when it's like bright and sunny, get the light behind them and place them in the shade, if that makes sense. And then tip number 10, that's just like a personal preference. Don't put makeup on your child. To me, a child doesn't need makeup at all, and I don't want them to feel that they need makeup to be beautiful. So just like putting makeup on for a shoot might give them the wrong ideas, and I think it looks very unnatural and just not okay when a young child is visibly wearing makeup. I kept their hair natural, you know, nothing on their faces. Try to avoid putting sunscreen on because that can be very shiny. Also other types of creams, I would say don't put them on immediately before the session, because otherwise you'll have a very shiny child. If that's the look you're going for, go for it. But I would say like just put nothing on their faces. Make sure you check their noses beforehand, that there's no snot, nothing coming out. Make sure that there's nothing in between their teeth, just general things. And then just go with the flow, shoot very fast. Just click, 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 because maybe you only have 2 minutes, 5 minutes tops to take photos, go for it. So yeah, those were my 10 tips on how to take beautiful photos of your own children. So I would say have low expectations, have fun, go with the flow, make sure you prepare well, location wise, time wise, outfit wise, hair wise, and get your camera settings pretty much straight, like good from the beginning. Play a little bit in between. I changed my shutter speed a little bit in between based on whether the sun came out or the sun was behind some clouds again. So yeah, do check while you're clicking away if your photos are still the way you want them to be, and have fun. Yeah, just do it a few times a year so you'll have good photos once in a while of your own children, which is fun. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I love reading your comments, and then hopefully you'll see me in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.